pot. There's the beans. Put the lid on. And at this point, there's an arrow on the lid. And there's an arrow on the band. And it says unlocked. Turn it to the left. And now the two arrows line up. And it says da-da-da-da, which means the lid's in place and secure properly. That will also tell you that your seal is in the lid properly. Here's this seal actually comes out. See? So if that seal isn't sitting properly in the pot, then the lid won't indicate that it's on properly. Turn the valve to the back, to the wall, and that's going to be pressure cooker mode. Come down, press the bean chili button, and now it's gone into high pressure mode. In a moment it will beep to indicate that it is set into mode. There you go. So now this pin, when pressure has come to the peak of pressure, it will then come engage this pin that you can see here. Shortly after that, a timer will come here and count down from 30. All right, so we'll be back. Approximately a pound of ground round into my second iPot, and I'm going to start preparing to make the chili sauce. I'm going to add some water to the pot to allow for some steam, and I'm going to turn this one on slow cook, and I'm going to adjust it to more, which is high. I'm going to put the lid on, have the valve forward because I don't want it to go in pressure cooker mode. So while the hamburger is thawing and the beans are soaking, I'm going to prep my vegetables. I'm going to use, say, 4 stalks of celery, a couple of carrots. I've got 4 cloves of fresh garlic, which I absolutely love. Red onion is my go-to, and right now I only have the 1 orange pepper, so that's also going in. I already had onion prepped because whenever I cut an onion and I got leftover onion, I prep it all at the same time, and then days like today, my onion is already taken care of. So ta-da, one less thing I have to cut. Gotta like it. While the beans have been soaking, I've now turned them off. The valve is still up and I want it to depressurize naturally, so I'll just let that sit. In the meantime, I'm gonna come to the pot with the meat, open the lid, and lift it up and have a look. It's been approximately 50 minutes, so now I'm going to give it a stir. So in that time, the meat is nicely thawed, and I can just break it up and get it ready to add. See, it's still raw in there, which is nice. I haven't overcooked it or anything. Now I've got the burger all broken up. I left the water in the pot, and I'm now going to add my prepped veggies, my green peppers and my garlic, my onions. I like that I put a lot of vegetables in the chili because, well, then it makes it a full rounded, stick to your ribs kind of meal. Some meat, lots of vegetables, and then you've got all the mixed beans. It's actually quite a variety of nutrients that go into my chili. So then I give it a stir. Oops. Give it a stir. I'm going to put it back on put the pot back into the Instapot. And I'm going to turn it on slow cook more, which is high. And I'll just let that heat up everything while I wait for the beans to depressurize. There's still water in there, but considering how much water I put in there, there's not a lot of water. It's gone into the beans. So I'm going to pour that into the pot, or I mean the strainer. And now I'm going to give them a rinse with cold water. Okay, so here's my pot that has everything else in it, and I'm just going to pour my strainer in there. Look at all that. So I'm going to put some chili powder in there. This chili powder is a little on the spicy side, and I'm the only one in the house that likes spicy, so I'll add spicy to my bowl more than I will add spicy to my pot. So in this case, I'm only going to use like half a teaspoon of chili powder, and then I like to put some thyme in. So I'm just gonna do sort of like pinches. It depends on what you like. Here's some rosemary. And I like lots of paprika. And a little bit of black pepper. And my bay leaves are small right now, so I'm gonna put, say, 4 bay leaves in there. And maybe half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. And I got some basil, can't go wrong with basil. So I'm gonna put like a little more than a teaspoon of basil in there. And move these out of the way. Okay, so my tomato base is Prego, and this one's fresh mushroom, and it says it's a pasta sauce, but I use it in the chili. And I will just kind of load it up. I might have to add some liquid. If I add liquid to this, I'm going to use broth. And voila, basically, I have chili. Once this is cooked, I will put it over rice, or I'll have it with toast. I usually like to put Parmesan cheese on it, fresh Parmesan cheese. Basically, I have filled my pot to the max line. Look at that, doesn't that look delicious? And I would go manual, it goes into 30 minutes, and I would put the valve to the back, and I would have chili in 30 minutes. So it's a matter of preference in terms of time, what you would like. I've opened the lid and it's still bubbling away, and I'm gonna try and hold the camera with my left hand and give this a stir and see how does this chili look. Look at that. Oh. You know what? If I had some corn, I'd add some corn to this. Very good. Supper is made.